Hi, this is the 7th video, I think, for the bookshelf tour. This is my currently reading book tower, which I have there. Will be part 1, because I've got 2 currently reading book towers, and it might be a bit embarrassing, but the thing about me is I really like to pile my reading plate, very high. You go into a second-hand bookshop and you're a kid in a sweet shop, there's so many things. That looks good, I've read that writer, I need whatever book in a saga or trilogy, and there's just so many books, and I've got many bookmarks, so that's another reason. First, we have a number of the Little Black Penguin books. Kissing from the Beautiful Lands by Ivan Turgenev. To be Read at Dusk by Charles Dickens. How Much Land Does a Man Need by Leo Tolstoy. White Nights by Fyodor Dostoevsky. And Matilda by Mary Shelley. I'm just going to reposition my legs there. We have Superman, the Man of Steel by Andrew Helfer, and I think this is a one of those adventure books. So here's my bookmark. Yeah, we get a book with multiple choice. Some of my earlier books were adventure books. I think it was a Lone Wolf series, I think, which was sort of like a RPG and fantasy book at the same time. I can't remember the author. I think his name was Joe Deaver, or John Deaver, but that was one of my earliest books I read, those adventure books. Next we have Dr. No by Ian Fleming. The first James Bond movie was made from this novel, and I'll leave a link to a video down below for The Unlucky Sneeze, which is what the iconic James Bond theme was based off of. It's very funny. The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, a classic which I actually have never read. This was part of a reading challenge. Can't remember which one. It might have been Pop Sugar 2018 probably. Selected Stories by Muriel Spark. Appropriate bookmark. I can't remember what year it was. It was the centenary of Muriel Spark. They had an exhibition at the National Library of Scotland in Edinburgh Goes the Weasel by James Patterson. This was for the Pop Sugar Reading Challenge last year, because it had pop in the title. And I'm 4 pages into this. Next we have Hings by Chris McQueer, a young Scottish writer. And we have the sequel, HWFG. I'm not going to tell you what that stands for. Also by Chris McQueer. We have Good Cop, Bad Cop by Jim Alexander. I think he's Scottish, but I'm not exactly sure. He's done quite a few DC comics as well. Crystal World by J.G. Ballard. I'm almost finished this. Page 114, and there's 175 pages. I've read quite a bit of J.G. Ballard. I wouldn't say half, but I've read quite a bit. Hard to suggest what was best. I'd probably say Drowned World is quite a good one. High Rise as well, because I've seen the movie and read the book. I've got a novella called Running Wild. That's a really good one. Kingdom Come is quite a chilling one, actually, because it sort of doesn't exactly predict Brexit, but it sort of predicts that type of world. We have On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I've read The Hate You Give. Probably one of my best novels I've read. I think it's in my top 10. I've yet to read this. I don't know if it would live up to The Hate You Give, but I will get to it at some point. Dandelion Wine by Ray Bradbury. This was part of another reading challenge. I've read Golden Apples of the Sun. I think it's The Silver Locusts. I've read Illustrated Man, Pull B Connection or Transfer. Can't quite remember. And obviously Fahrenheit 451. I think Fahrenheit would be my favourite one. Artemis by Andy Weir. I loved The Martian. One of my favourite, and probably I would say top 10 sci-fi maybe. But I've not yet read Artemis. Here's my book cover. And bookmark. Fun Riot by Nikesh Shukla. I was just in Morrison's and I decided to get this. I think it's YA. do. This is sort of a, how would I describe it, sort of a reality TV type dystopia type thing. Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. I've read To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't know if it's actually in my top 10. I mean, a very important book, but I don't know if it would be in my top 10. I'm surprised I haven't read this yet. The Sapphire Widow by Diana Jeffries. This was another thing that was part of a reading challenge published in 2018. So it's from a 2018 reading challenge. City of God by Paulo Lins. Another reading challenge, I think. I've not seen the movie. I don't know when I'll get to this. Not Forgetting the Whale by John Ironmonger. This was part of a reading challenge because whale is a animal, so animal was in the reading challenge. Nice bookmark for beach. Doctor Who, Nuclear Time by Ollie Smith, the Matt Smith Doctor, with Amy and Rory. I didn't actually watch much of that series. I think I saw some of it towards the end, and I saw the I've got the 50th Doctor Who anniversary story on DVD. I thought it was okay. Matt Smith as a Doctor. The Kill Order by James Dashner. This is the prequel, I think, to the Maze Runner. I've got all the books in that series / trilogy, and I've seen the first movie. I'm on page 132. The Corporation Wars Emergence by Ken MacLeod. I've read the first two. The thing about Ken MacLeod is I find it very hard to follow and understand what's going on in Ken MacLeod novels, but I can see that he's a very good writer, really great science fiction writer, quite prolific as well. The Execution Channel, I think, is the first one I read of his. He was at I Write quite a number of times. A really good writer, worth checking out. This is the third and I think final entry in the Corporation Wars trilogy. All the Galaxies by Philip Miller. speculative fiction or science fiction. We're not too sure which. It's published by Freight Books, one of my favourite publishers, and they publish Gutter magazine, as well as a lot of young and up-and-coming talent. Polaris by Timothy Brown. This is published by PS Publisher, and they do a lot of these really nice hardback and softback novellas, usually science fiction, some fantasy. But they produce a lot of really beautiful books. Last we have Time in Cairnbeg by Ronald Frame. He's actually a local writer. I think he lives here in Brisbane, as far as I know. I think he does a lot of radio work. I've read Unwritten Secrets is the only novel I've read. I'm still reading Havisham. He's written a number of others, but don't have any. So that's part one of my currently reading book tour of my bookshelf tour. I think this is video 7, I think. Thanks for watching. Bye.